It's day 2 for Sophie Good Intentions Bennett at AQUA, and today she's learning that the organization prefers being a guide dog than a watchdog. While her mentor, Ned No-Nonsense Barlow, would rather bark and bite, AQUA prides itself on guiding providers gently through the compliance maze. Let's see how Sophie navigates this curious shift from regulation to education.
Morning, Ned. Ready to dive into some audits?
Morning, Sophie. Today, I want you to get familiar with AQUA's Educative Services. It's all about supporting providers, apparently. Here's a stack of brochures, guides, and a link to our infamous webinar series.
Educative Services. I thought we were supposed to be regulating the providers.
Ah, yes, we're supposed to be a guide dog, not a watchdog. So instead of barking and biting, we politely wag our tails and hand out pamphlets.
Got it. So we're educating instead of regulating.
Exactly. Instead of enforcing rules, we support them with webinars, brochures, and a smile. Just remember, Sophie, guiding a blindfolded driver to avoid a cliff doesn't end well for anyone. Head to the Communications Division. Start with Liam and Zoe. They're in charge of making our endless regulations look approachable. They'll give you the grand tour of our supportive resources.
Sophie, welcome to the fun side of AQUA. I'm Liam, also known as Pixel Perfect, your go-to guy for making compliance look. Less boring.
Meet Liam Pixel Perfect Jones, AQUA's resident graphic designer and the creative genius behind turning dry compliance guidelines into colourful chaos. Armed with a tablet, a dozen design tools, and an endless supply of quirky ideas, Liam can make even the most convoluted regulations look almost approachable. He's the guy who believes that if you can't simplify the message, at least make it look pretty. And while no one really understands his infographics, everyone agrees they look fantastic, pinned up in the break room.
These resources look amazing, Liam, but are they actually helpful? We're basically giving providers the tools they need to navigate our own labyrinth.
Exactly. Here in the PPU, we call it empowerment through confusion. Works like a charm.
PPU?
Policy Propaganda Unit, or Communications and Media to be official.
Hey, you're Sophie, right? I'm Zoe, AQUA Communications Liaison.
And here's Zoe Rapid Response Douglas, AQUA's Communications and Media Liaison, always ready with a polished statement and a practiced smile. Zoe can spin a regulatory disaster into a heartwarming tale of dedication and progress faster than you can say compliance crisis. With a voice that could calm a storm and a talent for saying a lot without revealing anything, Zoe is the go-to person whenever AQUA needs to sound supportive, even when no one really knows what's going on. If there's a mess to clean up, you can bet Zoe's already drafting the perfect press release.
Nice to meet you, Zoe.
I see you've met our graphics master, Liam. We're still celebrating the pedal party puzzle palette he came up with to make sure our brand is non-threatening and engaging.
Nice work, Liam. So what's our educative agenda today?
Today, we're recording a new webinar on how to read our guidelines without losing your sanity. We've got an entire series, actually. Navigating the compliance maze, surviving your first audit, and my favorite, what to do when you have no idea what you're doing. Tag along. I can show you how the sausage is made. Welcome to the AQUA webinar series. Today we're discussing how to interpret compliance clauses without resorting to interpretive dance. Liam, is this really what they want us to focus on? I thought we were supposed to be assuring quality.
Oh, absolutely. WFA. We're here to make them feel supported, not to actually catch anything. We're a guide dog, remember? Leading them through the paperwork forest without ever pointing out the wolves.
No wonder Ned looked so frustrated.
And so Sophie begins to understand the delicate balance of AQUA's educative approach. It's not about preventing problems, It's about making sure people feel supported while they're confused, because in the world of compliance, sometimes a well-designed flyer and a cheery webinar are as good as it gets.
How was the grand tour, Sophie? Did they drown you in brochures yet? Oh, Ned, I almost forgot. One more thing. David from DET called for you.
Department of Evasive Tactics. Pesky state bureaucrats. Next time he calls Jan, tell him I'm at an urgent seminar on proper use of paperclips and I will call him next week.
Will do. You know I thrive on last-minute panic and caffeine, but first I have to pick up the cake for our afternoon tea. It's World Zucchini Day. Downstairs kitchen at 3 p.m. See you both there.
And so Sophie wraps up her second day at AQUA, learning that being a guide dog is all about guiding without really guiding and educating without truly regulating. Join us next time as Sophie discovers just how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You've reached Ned Barlow. I'm out verifying toner levels.
Ned, it's David again. I hope the seminar is going well. When you get a chance.
Party petals palette. Party petals palette pastels. Petals pastel party. Party petals pastels palette. Oh,